working on the hashtag Altered Index 2024 by Suzanne. I will leave the link in the description box below. I just finished a journal card, and I couldn't tell you where I put it. I put it under my mat. Okay, don't mind me. Let's continue on. Sometimes when the ring makes a noise and I go to the door and there's nobody there, it freaks me out. There's no package, there's nobody at the door. It's like, what happened? It's usually a cat. This time it was my son-in-law. He left. Okay. The one thing that I did not do on the last card, which is here, there we go, is add texture paste. And that's because I don't have any. I bought some DAP spackle to use as texture paste, which works great, but I think mine is all hard as a rock. So, and you know, I have to dig it out. So, on my adventure to the front door, however, I found two things. Number one was this pad of paper that fell off my refrigerator. It's watercolor. Isn't that pretty? There's a little flower in the bottom, but the paper is so pretty. So that will be perfect for collage or journal cards or whatever. And then this, I forgot I wanted to use this. So this is, I'm going to use my ruler to do this one though. So I want to use a couple pieces of this, and I'll just follow one of those lines. I'll come up here. Let's see, I don't really need it that big. Let's come here. Yeah. And then I'll turn it around. And how many lines did we do? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to cut it on the 4th. I want to include that flower, so let's use that. And I've got a whole pad of these too. This is what happened. People buy me notepads for the refrigerator, and the magnet falls off. Okay, so just do this the same way. And there. And now I still have place for writing. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll use one of these on each, and we'll get to gluing. I tried to trim up the book in the meantime for my glue book. Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. Okay, so let's use these first. I want to use these. Okay, and I'm going to put this one in the top. Now this is probably going to go in 2 separate journals, so I'm going to do these very similarly. These 2 bottom pieces, which I am just going to put on the bottom. I could just rip that in half, but I think I'm just going to leave it. Okay. So this is fun. Hopefully you can see this. I feel like I'm a little off kilter today. I'm not centered like I usually am for some reason. Probably because I have too much stuff on my desk. This basket needs to go. So I have a whole let's see, it's a 2x4 table over there that I set up to sort stuff out, and it got stacked. Only took like 30 days to get full. So I've got to empty that off, and that's what I'm working on right now. I consolidate some of my journals, get them relisted on Etsy. So little by little, you can only do what you can do. So let's see. I just want to tear these pieces up. That way I have them to choose from. All right. Okay, let's do this one. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know it's Tuesday, probably be Wednesday by the time you see this. We had a pretty good weekend considering memorials are hard. I'm going to put this way. But the service was beautiful, and family was all there together. That was nice. So lots of support for my son-in-law. You know, a lot of people from church came, and that's just awesome. He, you know, unexpected for him, and he so appreciated it. Lots of love. He's a good kid. Alright, so these are both the same. I thought I had 3. Oh no, this one's different. Okay, so let's use this one. And then whatever's left to cover, we will use something out of the bin. Here we go. So yeah, most of this is dark blue. That's cool. Let's do that. Almost covers the whole thing. This is almost so close. Look at that. I just keep turning my pile of paper upside down so it can stick to itself. And okay. Okay. There's little pieces, but I think we're good. I may use this one like this and this one like this. I kind of like that. And then this one, if I use the postcard, will cover that piece. My sweet postcard with the sweet bird cage. I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac for this one on account of its thicker cardstock. Uh-oh. Not breathing. Come on. I wonder if you could heat it up. You know what I mean? So that it would float. I guess I probably should put some acetone in there, but yeah, because it's really fussing. Now what's funny is that it wasn't fussing the other day. So why is that? Well, because I've used about an inch of it, so that's why it's having to get to the tip. Alright, if I put it there, it'll cover that little white piece and this over here. I like that. And let's use one of these little fussy cuts for this one. Or do I want to use... No, I like this one. I like this. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is from the Vinca Victoria. By the Book Vandal shop. because I did do that whole, I did do one of those journals with that kit. And that's High Dawn. Okay. Okay, so let's find that. The background is white, so I'm going to kind of tone that down a little bit. There we go. And I think I may just stick that just like that, but I think I want to put a piece of something behind it. Piece of this. Maybe scrunched up a little bit, covering up my sweet little bird cage. Let me get out my spatula. There we go. If I can bunch it up like that, see if we can get that to stay. Come on. I'm putting it on a little bit thicker. And I'm going to hold that down for a minute. I'm not going to put any lace on the bottom because we have that. I'm using the lace for the texture in this. Because I didn't do the texture paste, I'm just using the lace for the texture. And I think that's okay. You can take other people's prompts and challenges and make them your own. That's the whole point. If we were all the same, how boring we'd be. I also need to trim the back of these and ink around the edge. So, yeah. Probably didn't need to trim the lace off, but that's okay. Get this paper. I think I'm cutting into the paper is the reason it's making it look crooked. Okay, I like it. And I definitely got the dark blue down. So, yeah, that one's good. Let's ink it. I want to cover up this glue though. And I want to kind of put this one upside down. Where can I stick this? I'll stick it right there upside down. Maybe that glue will get to the tip. All right. very fun. And writing on the back. So let's ink this. And where's my little gum eraser thingy? Here it is. There's a little bit of glue. Let's see if I can rub that off. Yeah, good job. I would say get yourself one of these little gum erasers. They're real handy. I'm not worried about it being marred. I just don't want it to be have a texture that you can't write on. Okay, so there's two. All right, let's slide that back under and remember where we put it. Ugh, I'm such a dingbat. See, I no short-term memory. I can remember every detail of everything from 1975, but okay. This paper is stuck down. It's time to clean my mat. All right, let's get some more pages here. All right, I kind of want to use this doily, and I know it's not blue, but that's okay. We've got a lot of blue going on. I kind of want to get some more of them. Well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just... Where's that little roly-poly? This thingy. It's supposed to help with some of that. I think the problem is some of them didn't cut all the way through, so that might be why I've got so much weeding left in there. Yeah, doesn't want to come off at all. I'm just going to leave it. I think it'll be fine. All right, so let's see. How do we want to glue this? Maybe, I'm thinking, number one, make sure you have enough glue on the out, and then I'll just go slow. This will eat up my glue stick for sure, because it's so much texture. But let's put that on there. I don't know why. I just love it, and I want it on there. Okay. And you know what I forgot to put on these was the... Oh my gosh, that's so much glue. Look at this. All the glue that chunked off in there. That's crazy. I need some book page to blot that with, because it came all the way through. And we'll get some of that excess glue off. Better. That should dry. But see now, because I got glue on here, I've got glue all along, so I'm going to have to use my eraser on that too. I am just making a big goobery mess today. I think I'm going to use a tag on this one. And then the last thing that I forgot to put on these was the tab at the top. And that's what I thought was at the door. I thought, oh, I got a notification that my little whale tail punch was out for delivery, so maybe that's what it was. But no, false alarm. All right. So I don't necessarily need a tab with this one. Because it's got this banner going to be at the top. I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac. Okay, so coming up next should be, I'm going to work on some of our stash building stuff. So I didn't finish when my mom passed away. I had just gotten to where I was going to start doing the, I think we started the what do you call it? Belly bands. I think we started the belly bands. I'm going to put just a snip of lace on here. Is that okay? I thought I had a smaller piece, but this will work. Yeah, just like, you know, that. Anyway, so I've got one more belly band to do, and then we'll go on down our list. And then when we get to the bottom of the list, we'll start over. And if you guys have some ideas for anything in the meantime that I can add to my list, I'm happy to do it. And we can always revise the list. So, all right. There we go. So we got texture. We got texture. We're going to ink around the edges here. We already cut this one? No. All right, let's trim. I'm getting kind of a shadow. I think that's why I'm cutting so poorly. Maybe I should have used the guillotine. I have a little one sitting here somewhere. The little tonic, but I don't use that much either. It gets stuck when you close it. But I have so many tools that it's just like I can't even reuse that. That makes me feel bad. Oh well. If a tool is annoying, I'm not going to use it. Okay? Sometimes it's easier just to do it the long way. Although I will say, the We Are Memory Keepers button maker, if you have not tried that, if you have not purchased it, if you've not seen it in action, my daughter, I bought one, and off of Amazon. They sent me an, you know, every once in a while I get one of these, buy it now and pay on Amazon, you know. And so that's what I did. And she and I bought it. We split it. And she's been making buttons, and they work really well. So she's if you want buttons for something, she can make them for you. Just send me a little note, and they are metal pin backs with an image, and then clear plastic over the top, and it's all cinched inside. It's very professional, and they work really well. So okay, I'm gonna call that done. I think I like that. You know, collage is very subjective, right? Let's get these out. So we've got this one with the sweet postcard and sweet. What are those anyway? Is that the name of the flower, Vinca? I don't remember. And then we've got our little butterfly. We've got all our dark blue. We do not have texture paste, but we do have texture, in my opinion. So, and then did I ink all the backs? Yes, I did. So these are ready to go, and we have 3 more pieces of ephemera for our journals. And we will continue on with those. But next up, I think, is going to be the stash builders. So see you next time. Thanks for watching.